How can you help? You can help by, first of all, welcoming Sister Shanice Cox here. And what Shanice Cox is going to let you know is the next step our church is doing is that we're about to move into the social media age. Everybody pull out your cell phones because we're about to make a shift. Amen.
Good morning. I'm excited to be in front of you guys today. We got some exciting things going on at Grace Bible Fellowship in regards to social media. It's the new age, as Pastor said, and a new generation. And if people aren't coming to church, we need to bring church to them. So this will be a great way for us to do that. First, a little introduction of myself. My name is Shanice Cox. I'm the daughter of Michael and Cheryl Cox. You guys want to... My dad is the top flight security in the security ministry, so I just had to throw that out there. A little background on myself. I went to Deer Valley High School. I played basketball and softball, graduated there 2008. Received a full-ride scholarship to play softball at the University of New Mexico. Thank you. Thank you. And I graduated there in 2012 with a degree in multimedia journalism, which I will refer back to later in my presentation. But today I'm going to talk about social media and how we can use this to fulfill our mission, which is to win the world for Christ. So first, our name, Grace Bible Fellowship. Fellowship is in our name. What is fellowship? A friendly association, especially with people who share one's interests. And that's, to me, exactly what social media is. It gives us a platform to share interests with our friends. And it allows us to connect and share and communicate with one another. So let's go back to our mission. Our mission is to win the world for Christ. Well, how do we start to win the world for Christ? We have to start with our country. And to win our country over, we have to start with our state. To win our state over, we have to start with our city and surrounding cities. So just for some numbers here, 67% of internet users are on Facebook. California is the most social. And here in the Bay Area, there are 7 million people living here. So our target audience will be those 7 million people. So if we break that down, maybe not all 7 million people are on Facebook or on social media. That's fine. Let's say 50% are. Our target audience is still 3.5 million people. Working our way all the way down to 2%, 140,000 people. That is our target audience. That is still a huge number of people that we have the opportunity to reach in the comfort of our own home. And it doesn't take much, right? So the first network that we're going to talk about is Facebook. And now, just by show of hands, how many of you are on Facebook currently? Okay, so that's a lot of people. And for those of you who aren't, you're going to learn today. And if you're not familiar, it's always good to ask a young person because they're always on their phones, always on social media. I know a lot of you can relate to that. Facebook, to me, is also the easiest to navigate of any of the social medias that I'll be showing you today. And to get started, all you need is your email, password, some basic information, first name, last name, maybe where you work, the city you live in, and that will help Facebook connect you with people that you may already know, okay? So once you get all that information, a profile picture so people can identify you by, you will have your profile page, which will look similar to that. And that's what mine currently looks like. So then we move on to our timeline. And this is where people, once you have friends, you'll be able to post and see posts that your friends, post about what's going on. And what we want to use this for is to share events, services, sermons, whatever we have going on at the church. We also have a YouTube, which I will explain later. We want you to post those links onto your page. Because I know some of us here, we know some similar people. So if we have, you posting about what's going on at the church and you posting about what's going on at the church, someone's going to start to get the buzz about what's going on here. And someone's going to start to be interested in what's going on here. And that's how we begin to pull people actually here at Grace Bible Fellowship at the 3415. And then with that also, we don't just know people in Antioch. We may know people in LA. We may know people in New York. We may know people in Florida, even in another country, in Italy. That's how we fulfill our mission and start to win the world for Christ. That's how networking works. And also with that, we want you to search the Grace Bible Fellowship Facebook page. And all you have to do, search Grace Bible Fellowship, and it'll pop up. And there's our page there in the bottom left-hand corner. Make sure you see the church and the church logo, and you'll know you're at the right spot. Just like the page, and you'll have access to our Facebook page. You will get announcements of events coming up, sermons, services, anything like that. But we also want this to be an opportunity for you guys to share your life with the church as well. So if you get a promotion, graduations, milestone birthdays, share that. Let us celebrate with you. If you need a prayer, put that on there. Let us build our own community here on Facebook. And now moving on to Twitter. Twitter it's short and sweet, 140 characters. And what a character is a letter, a punctuation, or a space. You have 140 of those to convey your message onto Twitter. It gets straight to the point, short and sweet. And it's the same process as Facebook. You know, you're going to make a username, put in some basic information, and we want you to find our Grace Bible Fellowship page. It's Smith Kirkland, or at Smith Kirkland. And on here, we will be posting devotionals, scriptures, spiritual thoughts, and encouraging words that you guys can share with some of your friends once you build your network. And just like Facebook, there's also a timeline where you will see postings of the people that follow you. And now we're going to get into the hashtag. So some of you may or may not be familiar with this, but the hashtag is a word or phrase preceded by a hash or pound sign and used to identify messages on a specific topic. So what that is that when you use a word or phrase, you put the hashtag, or formerly known as a pound sign, in front of that, and it will link you to anybody in the world talking about that specific topic. So for example, I have hashtag my God is awesome. So once I put this in, I'm able to see everyone talking about how awesome God is. And you can actually see there's a lot of people talking about it because he is awesome, am I right? So with this, we can use maybe hashtag Grace Bible Fellowship and start to create more buzz about the church. Moving on to Instagram. Instagram is a platform in which we can share pictures or videos with one another. It's a photo sharing, video sharing, and social networking service that enables us to take pictures and videos and share them with a variety of social networking platforms. So once we post onto Instagram, you can then post it onto Facebook, Twitter, or any other platform that you may have. And this creates a visual for people to actually see what's going on. And we currently have our Instagram page already. We have pictures of ministries, members, events, and all of the happenings going on at the church, as you see there. Same process here. You'll also have your profile or timeline that you'll have once you create your network, and you'll be able to see the postings of some of the people that post things in their life. As you see there, we have WeMime there. You can like the pictures, comment, and again, what we really want you to do is just share. Share, connect, evangelize with your friends. And last but not least, we have our YouTube channel. And YouTube gives us another visual to see videos of what's going on. We currently have a sermon up there. We have our Amazing Grace intro for our broadcast. There's a Holy Eve highlight there. So go check it out. Share the links, and I think we have a video for you currently. It's going to be the GBF intro that you'll see on Amazing Grace. Right? If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. Every time I see that, I get excited. But yeah, so you can share that with your friends. If you go to the YouTube page, you can share that with your friends. You could get them excited about your church, just as excited as you are. So that's actually all I have today. I have my last slide is a picture of all the tags for all of our social networking websites. I challenge you and encourage you to use them to evangelize, to fellowship with your friends, and use this as another platform to bring more people to church. As I mentioned before, I went to the University of New Mexico with a scholarship to play softball. I didn't go to UNM to play softball. I went to get a degree. And I use softball as a tool to get me there. I'm not here to promote Facebook or Twitter or any of these. I'm just here to use these as tools to fulfill our mission here at the church. So thank you very much. Thank you.